It's good. We just finished running our provincial bench press champion here for 100% raw, and what was really cool is in between the breaks and during the warm-up, we actually had the new bar downstairs and had everyone try it and see what it's all about. So I haven't used the new one yet. I was on the prototype when you first got it made, and that was really cool. And I was just watching everybody, you know, the buzz about it, using it, trying it, you know, and they'd get up and you'd see them like, oh, you know, they could feel some different things happening. So it's definitely pretty exciting, and definitely you won't get a better crowd of pressing connoisseurs than at a bench meet. So
you got that right.
That's always right. So the feedback you're going to get here is going to be pretty apropos, as they say. So let's give this a whirl. All right. It looks all shiny and new. Let's see what we can do with this. Excellent.
Just like before, Kurt, just play with it, enjoy it.
So what I really like about this, and I was telling the guys, is that when you do a lot of benching, and you've been benching for a lot of years, you kind of get dull to the movement itself. And that's probably some of the worst things that can happen when you're trying to stay tight under the bar and go for maximum poundage. So what I'm really liking about this is that you actually have to think as you're pressing. You have to focus on opening up as it comes down and focus on driving it up and bringing it together. So, you know, we're going back to that old mind-muscle link, which, you know, everyone started talking about in the 70s and 80s. And again, you know, I've been pressing and competing for almost 20 years now. You kind of just get complacent on the bar. I mean, here I've got, I don't know, maybe 150 pounds altogether, 175, and already, you know, I just competed, but I'm feeling the contraction, the delts, the triceps, the chest. So it's actually really getting deeper into the muscle fiber, but it's forcing me to think about it at the same time. I can't just haphazardly drive the bar up. I actually have to stay connected and focused. And
good stuff.
To talk for the whole thing. I don't have the cardio.
That's great, man.
So again, that's the one thing I like about it, is it puts the thinking back in barbell pressing again.
Yeah.
It's just not grab it and go. For us in powerlifting and strength conditioning, we need to work assistance, we need to work muscle mass and size. So this is really cool because it's forcing us to connect, to drive, and, you know, tie everything in together. So it's not just a mindless press. You're dealing with it, you're thinking about it, you're contracting, and as you open up, you're getting ready for the next rep. And already the pump, I mean, I just finished competing, I warmed up downstairs, I benched over 400 pounds today, and I just did a whole set of, what, 10, maybe 12 reps at a fraction of what I benched, and I feel it in the chest, I'm breathing hard and stuff, and it's just by having to focus and drive everything together, make it all work together, tie everything in, shoulders, chest, triceps, I feel it all in the pump and the blood flow, which is good for us because, again, we can always use a little more chest mass, a little more shoulder mass and tricep mass when we press, but the conditioning and the deeper muscle fiber is really impressive because we need to do a lot of volume training, maintain muscle mass, and even like this for a deload next week, this would be great to go nice and light and do, you know, 3 sets of 15 just to get some blood in there, let the nervous system recover from the heavy lifting today, but still get in there and really attack the muscle fiber. So I think it's fantastic. I think it's really good.
Kurt, I couldn't have said it any better.
It's all good.
And I mean that. I couldn't have said it any better.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Good.